Hi everyone, it's Erin from the Provincial Farmhouse. I'm so excited for today's video. LaserPecker have sent me a LaserPecker 2 machine to try out, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how easy it is to put this machine together, and I'm also going to be showing you how to engrave on 3 different types of materials. Let's get started. To set up my laser, I first attached the base to the electric stand using the provided screws. I screwed them in from underneath. I then took the laser unit and I'm going to be locking that into place. There's a little spot down the bottom that we're going to be screwing the attachment into from underneath. Once that's secured in place, I'm going to take the shield that comes with it and I'm going to be mounting that to the bottom of the laser. So I just sort of tipped it on its side and it very easily clips into place. And next I'm going to take the power cord. I've already got that plugged in, so then I'm going to take the little plug and we're going to plug that into the laser unit that's up the top there. And then once I've got that secured, I'm going to take the little cable for the little exhaust fan there and we're going to plug that into the back. And then finally I'm going to connect the laser to the stand. I also had a little fan set up that was facing out the window for added ventilation. The laser also comes with a ruler so that you can make sure that the bottom of the laser machine is always 110 millimeters from your engraving surface. The pack also comes with some safety glasses so that you can be sure that your eyes will not be hurt from looking at the laser, and also it comes with a little pack that has a little piece of wood and a metal tag. The next thing I did was install the Design Space app on my iPad, and when you get into the app you've got an option for the album, the camera, you've also got clip art here. So I just had a little bit of a scroll through to see what there was available, and then I actually went to the festival section because they recently uploaded the Easter designs. Now Easter's over, but I love rabbits. I always have them in my decor, so we're going to use one of those for our first project. So I've just clicked on it. We're going to add it to my little canvas there, and then I'm going to have a play with the size and also the arrangement. I'm going to rotate it so that it better fits on my surface, and again just resizing. You can see the little square there, that is the surface area that we've got to work within. I'm then going to take another piece of wood to put on the base just to protect my stand. I've hit the preview button and you'll see that a little laser is showing there. It's just giving us an idea of how our design is going to sit. So I've placed a little bit of wood that came with the laser, and now I'm just adjusting the height of the stand, and because we have the guard there we know that it's going to be that 110 millimeters away. I'm then going to go in and hit send, and that is going to send the file over to the laser. I'm then going to make sure that the material selected is wood, and then it already has some preset settings depending on what your material is, so I'm just going to go with that, and then I'm going to grab my safety glasses. I'm going to pop those on before I hit the start button, and then when I'm ready I will press start. You'll see on the right hand side it is tracking the progress, and you can see how quickly this machine works. It's very user friendly. All the prompts were very easy to understand on the app, and as you can see this is working super quickly and in real time. Once I was happy with that, I pressed the up button on the stand to lift the laser up so that I could get my little bunny design out. And honestly, there are so many possibilities with this machine, and this just turned out adorable. Next, I'm going to be using the metal tag that was provided with the LaserPecker 2. I'm an animal lover. I have 3 dogs. We're going to create a tag for one of them. I'm going to go to the canvas space there and I'm going to type in the text Nala. That's one of my dog's names. And once I'm happy with that, I am going to hit OK and then the tick, and that is going to go onto our little spot there so that we can start arranging it. I'm going to pick a different font. And once I've selected a font that I'm happy with, I'm also going to be resizing it until I'm happy with the size as well. Once I'm happy with how that's looking, I'm going to take the tag, I'm going to position it underneath the laser, and then I'm going to hit preview. So this is going to give us a better idea of how the design is going to look. I'm going to reposition the tag until it's in the right spot, and then I'm going to lower the laser closer. I can see that the design is still too big to fit on the tag, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to adjust my design. I'm going to drag the little corner there and make it smaller until I can see that the preview space is on the tag where I want it to be, and you can see I can just move that around with my finger until I'm happy. I'm then going to hit the send button. That's going to send the design to the machine, and then once that's ready, I am going to make sure that I select the appropriate material. Now I believe that this is stainless steel, so I'm going to keep scrolling until I find the appropriate material, and then again I'm just going to go with the recommended settings, and then I'm going to hit start. I obviously already have my safety glasses on. Now I will say that I did end up repeating this process 3 times until I was happy with how it looked. So after the first time around, it wasn't dark enough for me. I couldn't see it as much as I wanted, so I just hit the repeat button. It's going to do the exact same thing again, and then once I'm happy with it, I can take it out. So as I said, 3 times, and this will be to your liking as to whether you need to do it that many times. I then lifted up the laser. I'm not going to touch the tag, it's still quite warm, so I'm just holding it up so you can see it here. Now obviously you could put your phone number on the other side, and I think this is just adorable. For our next project, I'm going to begin by adding some text to my project there. So I'm going to type in farmers market. I'm definitely a Farmhouse fan, so I'm just simply typing in the text. I've got farmers over the top, market down the bottom. I am then going to be selecting the font that I want it to have and just scrolling through the different options. There's quite a few to choose from, and once I'm happy with that, I can pull at the little corner there to resize it until I'm happy with that. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to make sure my wood's underneath, and I'm actually going to be using just a bit of scrap fabric here. This is just a drop cloth fabric. I'm going to position it underneath my laser, and then I'm going to hit the preview button so we can see what area we're going to be working with. So I'm just going to adjust it so that it's sitting where I want it to, and then once I'm happy with where that is, I am going to adjust the height of the laser down. Once I'm happy with that, I am going to send the file to the laser, and then as I did previously, I need to make sure that I'm selecting the appropriate material. For this one, I selected cloth. And then again, this is going to have recommended settings, so I am always going to go with the recommended settings to start off with until I can see if I'm happy with it or not. So I'm going to just double check that that's in the correct position. The little guard actually around the edge held it in place for me as well, which was very helpful. So I'm going to put my glasses on, and then I am going to hit start. Now, once it started doing its thing, I could already tell that I was going to have to put this through a few times. So each time I just adjusted it a little bit. I definitely recommend this if you're not getting the result that you want. I would only change things a little bit. So here you can see I am just going to adjust the depth a little bit. I am going to see how it goes on that setting. In the end, however, I did end up finding the best success having it on 100% power, and also at a depth of 4. But again, it's going to depend on the material and whatever look you're trying to achieve. If I've inspired you to get your own LaserPecker machine, make sure you click the link in my description box. My viewers are going to be getting 10% off. Just use the code ERIN10 and you will get that 10% discount. Once I'm happy with how that is looking, I'm going to lift my machine up, and I think this would be a perfect patch on a tote bag, or you could repeat the same process on a cotton tote bag. This is a great way to practice first, and this is how it turned out. As you can see, the LaserPecker 2 is so easy to use. It can be used on a huge variety of materials, so the possibilities are endless. I want to say thank you so much to LaserPecker for sending me the LaserPecker 2. I've had so much fun already getting to know this amazing machine. Thanks so much to you guys as well for watching today's video. I would love to hear your thoughts on the LaserPecker 2 and how you think you might use it in your crafts or for your small business. If you would like to get your own LaserPecker 2, make sure you check out the links in my description box to see what machine might be perfect for your needs. And remember to keep an eye out for the upcoming videos where we will dive even further into the amazing capabilities of this machine. Thanks for watching, guys.